This is the unforgettable and heartbreaking story of Amir, a young boy from Kabul and his unlikely friendship with his close friend Hassan. It is set against the tumultuous background of Afghanistan's history, from the fall of the monarchy through to the rise of the Taliban regime. The book opens up with Amir recalling an event that happened 26 years earlier, and marked his life forever. It all started in Afghanistan when Amir was still a boy living a happy and comfortable life with his father, Baba, and two of their servants, Ali and his son, Hassan, who belonged to the ethnic group, Hazaras. When Afghanistan's king is overthrown, things begin to change. One day, Amir and Hassan are playing when they run into three boys, Asef, Wali, and Kamal. Asef threatens to beat up Amir for hanging around with a Hazara, but Hassan uses his slingshot to stop Asef. The story skips to winter, when the kite fighting tournament occurs. Boys cover their kite strings in glass and battle to see who can sever the string of the opposing kite. When a kite loses, boys chase and retrieve it, in what they call kite running. When Amir wins the tournament, Hassan sets off to run the losing kite. Amir looks for him and finds Hassan trapped at the end of an alley, pinned with his pants down. Wali and Kamal hold him, and Asef rapes him. Amir runs away. When Hassan comes back with the kite, Amir pretends he doesn't know what happened. Unable to survive with the sweeping feeling of guilt, Amir decides either he or Hassan must leave. He accused Hassan of stealing his watch and money. When confronted, Hassan admits to it, though he didn't do it. Shortly after, Ali and Hassan move away. The story jumps to March 1981. Baba and Amir are in the back of a truck as they escape from Kabul, which was invaded by the Soviets and has become a war zone. After a tough journey, they make it to Pakistan. 2 years later, Baba and Amir live in Fremont, California. While Baba works at a gas station, Amir finishes high school and goes to college. Shortly after, he got married to Soraya, the daughter of an old friend of Baba, right before the latter dies of lung cancer. One day, Amir receives a call from Rahim Khan, an old friend of his father and the one who watched over their house in Afghanistan. The man is sick and wants Amir to meet him in Pakistan, which he did a week later. Rahim Khan tells Amir about the devastation in Kabul, especially when the Soviets were forced out by the Taliban regime who rule by violence. But he also told him the heartbreaking story of his childhood friend, Hassan. Rahim says that out of loneliness and old age, he decided to find Hassan and convince him to come and stay with him. He convinced Hassan and his wife, Farzana, to come back to Kabul to stay with him. Farzana and Hassan eventually had a little boy, Sorab. A few years later Rahim Khan went to Pakistan for medical treatment, but he received a call from a neighbor in Kabul. The Taliban went to Baba's house and shot Hassan and Farzana and sent Sorab to an orphanage. Rahim Khan asks Amir to go to Kabul and bring Sorab back to Pakistan, where a couple lives that will take care of him. At the orphanage, Amir learns from the director that Sorab was taken by a Taliban official a month ago. He advised him to go to the soccer stadium to meet that official during a game the next day. Amir goes to the game, and at halftime, the Taliban put a man and a woman in holes in the ground and the official Amir is looking for stones them to death. Through one of the Taliban guards, Amir sets up a meeting with the official. When they meet, Amir tells the official he is looking for a boy, Sorab, and the official tells the guards to bring the boy in. Sorab is wearing a blue silk outfit and mascara, making him appear more feminine and suggesting that the men sexually abuse him. The official says something Amir recognizes, and suddenly Amir realizes the official is Asef. Asef says he wants to settle some unfinished business. He beats Amir with brass knuckles, breaking Amir's ribs and splitting his lip. Sorab threatens Asef with his slingshot, and when Asef lunges at him, Sorab shoots him in the eye, allowing Amir and Sorab to escape. As Amir recovers in the hospital, he finds out there never was a couple that could care for Sorab. Amir asks Sorab to live with him in the US, and Sorab accepts. However, before Amir and Soraya figure out a way to get Sorab to the US, the boy tries to kill himself. He survives, but he stops speaking entirely and remains withdrawn even after he arrives to California. The novel ends with Amir and Sorab in a park with other Afghans trying to fly kites. Amir gets Sorab to fly a kite with him and together try to battle another kite, using one of Hassan's favorite tricks, and they end up winning the game. Sorab smiles, and as the losing kite flies loose, Amir sets off to run it for Sorab.